All right, Mr. Solomon, you may stand, please. All right, you stand charged, sir, with the felony offense of having an improper relationship with a student.
On 5/17, a student came forward to report an inappropriate relationship between an educator and a student. The student reported that her friend, the complainant, attended Morton Ranch High School and had been having an inappropriate relationship with the defendant, who is employed at Morton Ranch High School. In an interview with the complainant, he stated that he and the defendant communicated via Snapchat, where they had sexually explicit conversations. The defendant was subsequently interviewed, gave consent for a forensic analysis of his cellular device. After evidence was discovered on the complaining witness's phone, the defendant confessed to having intentionally communicating in a sexually explicit manner with the complaining witness, who is a current student at Morton Ranch High School. There's one conversation that was observed by the officer that's sexually explicit in nature, Your Honor. I can read it if you'd like.
Yeah, I think we have to hear it.
Okay, not a problem. So one conversation found on the phone dated 2/2/2019, where the defendant told the complaining witness, LOL, how about I just grab that ass one day and stick my up in it. The defendant also stated, I want it so bad. This is just the DIMS, Your Honor. There's I have a police report on here as well, so if you don't have everything that you need here, I'm more than happy to sift through the report.
My only question is, what is Mr. Solomon's type of employment with the school? Is he a teacher, a coach?
Well, it says, yeah, the student came forward to report an inappropriate relationship between an educator and a student. So, yeah.
All right, Mr. Solomon, there is probable cause for your arrest in this case. The case is assigned to the 337th District Court. The judge in that court is Herb Ritchie. Mr. Solomon, do you plan to request a court-appointed lawyer to represent you in this case? And would you like the assistance of the Public Defender's Office during your bond hearing?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Locascio.
Judge, defendant has resided in the Houston area for life. Was working 6 years at the school, was terminated because of the offense. He does take care of his 73-year-old disabled grandfather who's in a wheelchair. There is no allegation of contact between the defendant and the complainant, and additionally, the defendant is a secretary with the school, is not an educator. He's a secretary. I just wanted to point that out. We'd be asking for a $10,000 personal bond.
All right, let's see. I'm going to set bond in this case in the amount of $10,000. Given the nature of the offense, I'll refer the decision on the pretrial release bond, to Judge Ritchie. Mr. Solomon, sir, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. You may return to your seat at this time. And Mr. Stewart, I'm not allowed to issue a no contact unless I declare a pretrial release bond, so if you want to make a note of that for Judge Ritchie.